Hello, welcome, Cabbage here. So today let's have a look at Ableberries, and then we'll see how they stack with each other, how they stack with other effects, and then how they don't stack. So yeah, we'll just start here from the bottom. This is a Genius. And then Genius Ableberry, it's basically one effect per team. And so I could have like a Romeo with an S+, and then a Kali with an S on the same team. But I would only get the bonus from the higher bonus from Romeo. So yeah, you only need one of those there. Same thing goes for Profiteer. You could have multiple Profiteer berries on your team, but you only get the highest bonus once. Next up is a Sidekick. And then while the two previous Ableberries were kind of a team-wide Ableberries, Sidekick works per character that you have it on. So you can have one on each of your team members and all of their bump combos would get stronger. However, in the case of a transcendent form, having two Sidekick Ableberries on one character would not stack. Again, it would just take the one Ableberry with a higher bonus and apply that to the character. Next up is Survivor, and this is also a berry that only affects the one character that it's on. And then putting two Ableberries, two Survivor Ableberries on a character will not increase the effect. However, a character with a resistance, like a water resistance or fire resistance, or full resistance even, that Survivor will stack on top of that resistance. So that's a really good thing to keep in mind. And then you can even cut your damage down by like 50% if you add in also like element advantage. So that's pretty good to know. Next up is a Cutthroat. This is also one that works one for your entire team. And again, it will just take the one that you have the highest bonus of and apply that to the boss. And this will stack with the 10% off bonus, damage bonus from the metal boost item. So you can stack those, and that's a pretty good amount of damage. Next up is a Knockout, and this is also a one berry for one character kind of thing. And two knockouts on one character, I'm guessing, does not increase the percentage that it will be set off. I have not tested it, and it wouldn't be worth testing since the the percentage of one Ableberry coming off is so small that I would need a very, very large sample size just to see if it's even making any difference. So virtually there's no stacking with knockout Ableberries. Okay, next is a Strike Haste, and this also works just one berry per one character, and then two Strike Haste Ableberries on a Transcendent form will not stack. So you can't get like -8 turns on your strike shot count. However, when you get the max luck bonus at the beginning of a mission, where you get the full full strike shot count, with a Transcendent form, it will take you only to the first tier strike shot. But with a Strike Haste Ableberry, it will take away from that kind of remaining 4 or 8 turns. So that's a way that you can speed up. That's a way that you can stack the Strike Haste Ableberry with the max luck bonus at the beginning of a mission. Very, very rare case, but it does come up. Next is a Detox. Again, this is a one Ableberry per person kind of a thing, and they do not stack if we get 2 Detoxes on one character. Next is Mend. This is kind of a funny one because it one Ableberry per character will go off. So you can have a team where everybody has one Mend Ableberry, and then you'll get all of those hit points every turn. But if you get 2 Mend Ableberries on one character, you will only get the higher bonus. Kind of a weird exception, but yeah, that's how that works. And then, yes, finally we have the class, bias, and style Ableberries, strength, speed, and vigor. And these kind of stack and don't stack in a specific way. Let me see if there's an easier way to explain this. In the case of Lucifer here, she has the class Kin Strength, And so everybody who's the same class as her, Sprite, will also get that bonus. If I had another Sprite on my team who also had a class kin strength, those effects would not stack. It would just pick the one that had the higher bonus. However, if say I had 2 sprites and 2 deities on one team, and then 1 sprite and 1 deity each had the class kin strength, they both would work, but only on kind of the half and half of the team that they share the class with. And that works for bias and style as well. However, in the case of like transcendent forms or teams where I have a lot of the same character, then class and bias and style, they can all stack on top of each other. So for example, here with the Mundus, I have a class kin speed. If I replace the genius with a bias kin speed, he would get both of those speed bonuses. And this will work on one character and it'll also work in a team. So if I had a team full of Munduses, I could just, fill them with class and bias and style. If I gave them all kin speed Ableberries, they would all go in there once each. So yeah, generally I would recommend class Ableberries just because they give you the higher bonus. But in the case where you use a team full of a lot of the same character, then it can be worth mixing in some bias and some style in there as well. Okay, so I hope that was interesting and helpful. And yeah, good luck with the Ableberry hunting. We'll see you again. Take care.